A single glass of water can be worth more than a kilo of gold. This isn't science fiction. This is 2025. And this story will change how you see everything. Economics has a famous paradox. The diamond water paradox. Water without which you'll die in 3 days. Gold, a shiny metal. Can't eat it. Can't drink it. Can't survive on it. Yet gold costs $2,000 per ounce. Water practically free. But that's changing fast. The planet had abundant fresh water when civilization began. Today, 2.2 billion people lack access to safe drinking water. What happened to that water? It powered industries, filled swimming pools, watered golf courses in deserts, created billionaire water barons, while millions died of thirst, while rivers ran dry, while lakes disappeared, while the most essential resource became the scarcest commodity. This is the story of the greatest resource transformation in history. How humanity turned abundance into scarcity. How water became more valuable than gold. Stay with me, because what's happening to water is the blueprint for resource extraction in the 21st century. And it's happening right now. Let's start with what water was before commodification, because the contrast matters. Pre-industrial world, 1800s, fresh water, abundant in rivers, lakes, aquifers, free to access. Water quality, clean, drinkable from natural sources. Usage primarily for drinking, agriculture, basic sanitation. Cost, zero. Water was a commons, belonged to everyone. Availability, 0.5% of Earth's water is fresh water. Seemed endless. This wasn't scarcity. This was abundance, managed by nature. How water became a commodity. 1854. John Snow traces cholera to contaminated water in London. First time water quality becomes public health issue. Cities start building water infrastructure. Someone has to pay for pipes, treatment, distribution. This is crucial. Water infrastructure requires capital, requires control. Early 1900s, municipal water systems spread. Cities take control of water supply. Water still cheap, but no longer free. The transition begins. Commons gives public utility. 1977, boutique bottled water appears. Perrier launches in us. Bottles water as luxury. Marketing genius. Convince people to pay for something free. Result: bottled water industry worth $0. 1990s 2000s. Water privatization begins. World Bank pushes privatization in developing countries. Private companies given control of public water systems. The transformation accelerates. Public utility gives private commodity. This is the pattern for next 30 years. Privatized water creates scarcity, gives profit from crisis. Now let's look at how water became more valuable than gold. The mechanisms are sophisticated and devastating. Mechanism 1. Artificial scarcity. The bottled water industry didn't just sell water, they created fear. Marketing strategy. Tap water portrayed as unsafe, contaminated. Bottled water marketed as pure, healthy. PREMIUM reality. 64% of bottled water comes from municipal tap water. Compare tap water, 1 cent per gallon. Bottled water, 9 per gallon. That's a 900x markup for the same water. But here's the evil genius. Create demand where none existed. Previously, humans drank tap water. Under marketing, must buy bottled as forces consumers to question safety of free water, pay premium for safer alternative. Accept water as purchasable commodity. Millions spend money on water. Billions of plastic bottles produced. Trillions in profit. Mechanism 2. Water rights privatization. This is where the real theft happened. Private companies bought rights to municipal water systems. Cities forced to sell underground aquifers. Pumping rights sold. Rivers and lakes extraction permits granted. Ancient groundwater. Fossil water drained. Example: Nestle extracts 400 million gallons yearly from California aquifers during droughts. Pays $2,000 annually for permit. That's $0.00005 per gallon paid to California. Sells for $1 plus per bottle to consumers. The math: pay $2,000. Extract $400 million worth of water. Sell for $3.2 billion. California isn't paid fairly for its water. California is funding corporate profits with its aquifers mechanism. 3. Resource extraction. Private water companies destroyed water security. Case study: Cochabamba, Bolivia 2000. World Bank forces Bolivia to privatize water. Bechtel Corporation takes control. Immediately, water prices increase 300%. Poor families paying 25% of income for water. Meanwhile, illegal to collect rainwater. Bechtel claimed rights to rain. Result: water wars. Citizens riot. Government declares martial law. People die fighting for water. Bechtel forced out, but pattern established worldwide. The privatization scam. Private companies promise better service, infrastructure improvement, efficiency, but companies operate for profit. Raise prices immediately, minimize infrastructure investment, maximize shareholder returns. Cut off service to those who can't pay. It's like selling you your own blood, claiming they'll manage it better than charging you to stay alive. Economist Maud Barlow calls this water apartheid. Rich get water, poor die. Annual deaths from water scarcity, 1.4 million. Mostly children. Mostly preventable. Mechanism for industrial depletion. Global water usage patterns shifted dramatically. 1950, agriculture 90%, industry 5%, domestic 5%, 2025, agriculture 70%, industry 20%, domestic 10%. This wasn't natural shift. This was deliberate extraction. Industries that drain water. Tech One semiconductor factory uses 10 million gallons daily. For chips, fashion, one pair of jeans requires 2,000 gallons. For cotton, beef, 1 pound of beef requires 1,800 gallons. For feed crops, mining, gold mining uses 1,000 gallons per ounce. For extraction, the policy industries extract freely. Communities pay premium. Aquifers drain. Rivers dry up. Result, planet transforms from water abundant to water scarce. Classic resource exploitation. The human cost is catastrophic. Let's look at water crises, because they aren't natural, they're created. The global water crisis, 2002-2025. In the past 25 years, humanity drained more aquifers than in all previous history. Conservative estimates, 21 of 37 major aquifers, depleting. Water expert Peter Gleek calls these hydropolitical conflicts, not natural disasters. Economic political failures. The Cape Town crisis 2018. Drought hits South Africa. Serious, but manageable. Government response. Ration water to citizens. Continue allowing golf courses to water greens, luxury hotels to fill pools, bottled water companies to extract why. Tourists bring revenue. Water companies pay government. Citizens don't matter. Result? Day zero nearly reached. City almost runs completely dry. The pattern? Prioritize profit over people. Let corporations extract. Blame citizens for crisis. The California drought, 2012 to 2016. Severe drought hits California. Aquifers at historic lows. Corporate response. Nestle increases extraction. During worst drought, pays nothing extra. Citizens told, stop watering lawns. Take shorter showers. Save water. Meanwhile, almonds 80% grown in California use 10% of state's water. Exported globally. California's priorities. Export profits over local water security. Corporations over citizens. Las Vegas running dry 2020s. Lake Mead at 27% capacity. Lowest ever. Colorado River drying up. Vegas response. Fountains still run. Golf courses still green. Casinos still operate. Why? Tourism brings $60 billion annually. Water crisis costs nothing. Yet, the pattern continues. Industries profit. Citizens suffer. Aquifers drain. Nobody pays real cost. The Pakistan water crisis, 2025. The worst in South Asia. 80% of population lacks clean water access. Pakistan has water, but distributed too. Wealthy neighborhoods get 24/7. Supply-poor areas get 1 to 2 hours weekly. Slums buy from water tankers at 10x price. Industrial zones. Unlimited water. Textile factories drain rivers. Dumps pollution back. British era infrastructure still used. Government invests in military, not water systems. Result, water apartheid. Rich swim, poor die of waterborne diseases. The global pattern. Every major water crisis follows same structure. Water available but corporations prioritized over citizens. Millions suffer while industries profit. Governments deny or minimize crisis. Pre-privatization era. Water crises. Rare annuities. Managed locally. Shared resources. Post-privatization era. Crises constant. Water, treated as commodity. Hoarded by wealthy. The life quality collapse. 1950. Average person walked 100 meters for water. 2025. 2 billion people walk 6 kilometers daily for water. Water access decreased despite technology improvements. Unprecedented in modern history. Let's look at specific cases of water theft. Real examples documented. Case 1, Nestle's Michigan extraction. Nestle pumps 400 gallons per minute from Michigan aquifers. Cost to Nestle, Lamb by Mayu and administrative fee. Annually, revenue from that water, $343 million per year. Local residents, wells run dry, must buy bottled water. From Nestle, they're buying their own water back, at 500,000% markup. Nestle's response to complaints. Water is not a human right. Case 2. The Flint water poisoning Flint. Michigan switches water source to save money. Result: lead contamination. Entire city poisoned. Children brain damaged. Government knew. Covered up. Told residents water was safe. For months. Meanwhile, Nestle still extracting clean water 120 miles away for $200 a year. Flint residents paying $100 a month for poisoned water, while Nestle profits from their aquifer. Cost to fix Flint's infrastructure, $55 million. Nestle's annual profit from Michigan water, $343 million. Case 3. The Coca-Cola India scandal. Coca-Cola opens bottling plant in Kerala, India. Extracts 1.5 million liters daily from local aquifers. Within 3 years, local wells run dry. Farmers can't irrigate drinking water. Scarce Coca-Cola dumps toxic waste. Community protests. Coca-Cola continues. Government supports corporation. Villages destroyed. Livelihoods lost. For Coca-Cola's profit. Case 4. Israel's water apartheid. Israel controls water in occupied Palestinian territories. Distribution. Israelis, 300 liters per person. Daily. Palestinians, 70 liters per person daily. Who minimum, 100 liters per person daily. Palestinians denied permits to drill wells. Must buy water from Israel at premium. Their own aquifers. Controlled by occupiers. Sold back at markup. The total theft. Water economist estimates $800 billion in water value extracted annually by corporations. Methodology. Calculate difference between cost to extract versus price to consumers, plus environmental damage. Conservative estimate. Real cost likely higher. For context, global bottled water market, $350 billion. Cost to provide clean water to everyone on Earth, $28 billion annually. We spend 12x more on bottled water than it would cost to solve water crisis. Forever. So what did corporations do with water profits? Built water empires. The bottled water industry, bottled water market grew from nothing to $350 billion. Nestle, Coca-Cola, PepsiCo dominate. They extract water free or cheap. Bottle it. Sell at massive markup. Profit margins, 50 to 60%. Higher than gold mining. Built on free resource extraction. Marketing created demand. Manufactured scarcity. The water technology industry, desalination, filtration, purification technologies worth $45 billion. Billionaires investing. T. Boone Pickens bought Texas aquifer rights. Michael Burry bought water futures. Warren Buffett. Water is the oil of the 21st century. They're positioning for crisis. Profiting from scarcity they helped create. The agricultural monopolies. Large farms bought water rights. Small farms priced out. In California, 1% of farms control 50% of water. They grow water-intensive crops, almonds, alfalfa, export globally, drain aquifers, while citizens told to conserve. Billionaires build water empires. The infrastructure neglect. American water infrastructure, degrade. Needs $1 trillion in repairs. Why not fixed? Private equity wants cities to sell systems to them instead. Create crisis. Force privatization. Buy cheap. Charge high. Classic disaster capitalism. The denial. Modern water industry denies crisis. Claims water scarcity is natural privatization. Improves efficiency markets. Solve allocation problems. Meanwhile, aquifers drain. Rivers dry. People die, but profits increase. So industry continues. Humanity's perspective. Current state, 2025. 2.2 billion lack safe water. 4.2 billion lack safe sanitation. 1.4 million die annually from water-related diseases. 90% of deaths are children under 5. This is a natural state of humanity. This is a result of commodification. Water before commodification. Abundant commons. Shared resource. Local control. Water after commodification. Scarce commodity. Private control. Profit-driven. The transformation wasn't progress. It was deliberate extraction and privatization. Conclusion. So here's the truth about water commodification. It's the theft of the 21st century. $800 billion extracted annually. Commons privatized. Abundance transformed into scarcity through privatization, extraction, marketing, and artificial scarcity creation. The prophets built water empires, funded billionaire preppers, created new form of resource control, while 2.2 billion lack clean water, while children die preventable deaths, while aquifers drain forever. This isn't ancient history. This is happening now, today, as you watch this, and corporations deny it. Governments enable it. Media ignores it. Instead, they claim water scarcity is natural, that markets work, that privatization helps. But we have enough water. We've always had enough water. What we don't have is justice in water distribution, fairness in water pricing, humanity in water policy. What corporations gave us was artificial scarcity. What they took was our most essential resource. And here's the darkest part. Gold became valuable because it's rare. Water became valuable because corporations made it rare. They took the most abundant necessity and turned it into luxury. What do you think? Should water be a human right? Should privatization be reversed? Drop your thoughts, because right now, your right to life depends on someone's profit margin. The water you drink, probably owned by a corporation. The water in your taps, probably managed for profit. The water in your aquifer, probably being drained by industries. Every drop you take is part of someone's quarterly earnings report, and the crisis will worsen. Climate change will intensify, aquifers will drain, rivers will dry, and corporations will profit more. The scarcer water becomes, the more valuable their control. By 2040, 33 countries will face extreme water stress. 5 billion people will lack adequate access. That's not a prediction. That's the trajectory we're on, because water isn't treated as a right. It's treated as a commodity. And when basic survival becomes a commodity, survival belongs only to those who can afford it. Water became more valuable than gold, not because of scarcity, because of greed. The numbers don't lie. The crisis is real. The theft continues, and unless we act, the most essential element for life will become the most expensive thing on earth. That's the future corporations are building. A world where water costs more than gold, where drinking means debt, where survival means profit for them. The question isn't whether water will become more valuable than gold. The question is, will we let them make it that way?